I do not think at this point that Respawn wants people to play Apex Legends. This is now two very big, like groundbreaking events that have happened in the course of about 2 weeks now that have severely altered the state of Apex and just generally how things are for the average player when playing online. So if you remember about 2 weeks ago, there was a very big thing that happened during an online match or like an online competitive tournament on Apex Legends. And when I say big, I mean huge. Many consider this to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, hack-related incidents of tampering with an online event in video games like ever. Essentially, there was a hacker that was able to get into the system and put hacks on other pro players' games. Essentially, the person was doing a bit of trolling, but the actual hack that was used was proven to be very severe, very dangerous, and posed a massive security risk for really any Apex player. Now, it was believed, and I think it still is believed, that this hack was only known by just this one person, this one troll. But it essentially gave them the power to hack into the actual computers of players that were playing Apex and basically tamper with things on their actual computer. So as a result, and really the only reason I am mentioning all of this, there was a massive wave of players that were basically saying to just boycott Apex, or maybe I shouldn't even say boycott, because that would be implying they want like some sort of a change. Rather, people were just saying that, hey, you should not play Apex right now at all due to just a massive security concern. Because if this is true that people have this sort of hacking capability in the game, well, your computer's security and the well-being of it, it cannot be guaranteed if you play this game. So not only did that hack completely shut down a very big Apex tournament, but now you had this massive wave of gamers saying, nope, we're not playing Apex right now. It is just too much of a security risk. Now, to my understanding, Respawn has really tried to work with this. Since then, they've, rolled out a few fixes to it. They've said that, the average player doesn't have to worry about their security. So it maybe looked like things were winding down, even though, let's be honest, something like that definitely will have long-standing effects. People don't forget of, a massive security risk like that, and that can definitely damage Respawn's reputation. But as if things couldn't get any worse, now, today, there has been just a huge sort of widespread reporting from Apex players that today, Tuesday, April 2nd, their accounts have been completely reset. To my understanding, this happened very quick, and it happened to a certain amount of people. I don't know if it was just people who were like logging on a certain point, but apparently the developer Respawn has since issued an update to prevent further incidents. So they have reassured players that users will not have any additional accounts that will experience these wipes. But people who have been affected, they are, I guess, just the unlucky ones right now, and they are left now waiting for some sort of further resolution. So when I say wipe, I really mean wipe. Everything is being reported here. Like, people are missing like their progress completely in the game, their ranks, their stats, all of that. A lot of people are even saying like their cosmetics are gone. So cosmetics that they have paid for or ones that they have earned, they are just completely wiped. And you have to think about how this has to feel. If you're like a seasoned veteran on Apex, if you've played it a ton, all of a sudden you come online and boom, all of your stuff, all of those years of progress, those are just flushed down the toilet, so to speak. Really, man, Apex cannot catch a break, it seems like. I feel bad for Respawn. I really do think that Apex, it's a cool game. While it's really not for me, I did try it one time. I will say I know a lot of people are really into it, so I respect that. This just has not been a good time, really, for Apex players. Even people talking about, in a game like Apex, or even, like a Team Fortress 2 or like a Counter-Strike, there are certain items that you can earn that have, like, a really high rarity to them. I believe there's stuff that you earn in, bundles or, crates or whatever that you can purchase with real-life money, but it's sort of like gambling, and sometimes you can land some really rare items. And so I believe, to some degree, this is implemented in Apex, and there are items that you can have, cosmetics with just very high rarity, and some players are saying that they have lost those as well. So yeah, very concerning, very sad for Apex players. It really sucks. Obviously they don't deserve it, but Respawn, I definitely know that there is now going to be a very big sort of outcry or call to action from Apex fans. I'm sure at this point they are very tired of all of this, and they want everything to return to normal. Apex is one of the biggest battle royales in the world, there's no question about that, but they gotta do something to fix things, because with the hack, and now this complete wipe of everybody's stats and cosmetics, I don't know, people might not be as sure now that Apex should be their game going forward.